Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Vintage News. Today we take a look at Oscar on the Amiga. Here we go! Developed by a company called Flare Software, Oscar was initially only available on the Amiga 1200 through the Desktop Dynamite pack, where it became as a free pack-in game. Later on that same year, on the Amiga CD32, it came again as a free pack-in game with diggers on the same disc, and slightly later again that year, I believe, closer to Christmas, a non-AGA version was available for the Amiga 500, 500 Plus and 1200. Now, Oscar was a last-ditch attempt to bring a mascot to the Amiga. Sega had Sonic, Nintendo had Mario, and, well, Commodore tried to have the chipmunk person thing that you see on the screen here. However, this pack didn't come out until 1993, and less than a year later Commodore went bust, so perhaps it was too little too late. Anyway, that's enough of the history. Let's take a quick look at the game itself. And here we are, the level select screen, or the lobby of the cinema, as this game seems to be sort of film based. Each of the levels or scenes is a different theme. If you're running backwards and forwards here, you see the first scene there, that's a science fiction one. There are 7 scenes in total with some bonus levels thrown in. However, it seems to remind me a bit of Mario Brothers' world select screen, perhaps maybe a fusion of the both. Good thing is, he does have wee funky costumes for each of the levels. Let's have a quick look at the first level, shall we? Right, and we're here in the first level. As you can see, he's dressed like a mixture of a Matrix reject and the future scenes from Bill and Ted. Pretty standard platforming affair. You run round, I'm supposed to collect Oscars, little pictures of his head, and then go to the clapperboard at the end of the level, i.e. collect X amount of rings and reach the end, or collect X amount of coins and reach the end. Very standard platform affair. Nice and bright and colourful. This is the AGA 1200 version we're playing. If you notice, there is no music in the background, just the sound effects, which is okay. Bit of a disappointment after the sort of funky sound effects we had in the main lobby there, but never mind. Nothing really much to talk about. Let's check out one of the other levels, shall we? This level here must be one of my favourites. I think just because of the way Oscar's dressed, the really cool sort of vampire outfit, and this sort of Castlevania type look to the level here. One thing I will say about this game, it's damn hard. I must be getting old because I cannot get past the first level, the sci-fi one, without using the scene select. I'm really terrible at it now. I remember years ago it wasn't that bad, but now I'm really not very good at it. What can we say about the game though? It's a platformer. If you like platformers, it's good fun. Is it memorable? Not really. It's memorable because there's not that many on the Amiga. However, in general, compared to like Sonic or Mario, it doesn't really measure up that well. It is fun to play, and there are other versions if you want to try on other systems. I mean, there's a DOS version, and there's also a SNES version. However, they seem both to be lacking. The 1200 here seems to be about the best, unless of course you have the CD32, which is just the 1200 game with better sound, but that's quite a system to have. Not many people have that, so the easiest way to play is generally through emulation these days. It's an okay game, it's fun to play. Is it worth seeking out? If you're a platform fan, yes. There's nothing new or special here, just looks nice and it's fun. And yeah, as you can see, this is probably why it didn't really become the huge big mascot, because it's just another platformer. It's nothing out of the ordinary. But if you ever happen to see it, give it a shot, you might enjoy it. Well, that's all from me. I'll speak to you again soon. Bye bye.
Thanks, everybody.